we've got an Anzac ender. Will it be the commonly minted 2014, or will it be one of the low minted 2015, 16, 17 or 18 varieties? We're going to dig in and find out. G'day folks, my name's Craig. You're here on my channel, Craig Collects. It is $1 coin hunt time, and this Anzac 100 Years the Spirit Lives coin is commonly minted 2014. 21.9 million of these were minted in 2014. Of course, if it was 2015, 16, 17 or 18, those have mintages of less than 2.5 million and are very desirable. Ooh, and that's followed up immediately by our first donation dollar of the day. This is from 2021. Donation dollars were issued in 2020 and 2021. The only circulating coloured commemorative $1 coin, and the only coin minted worldwide specifically with the intention of being given to help others. 12.5 million in 2020, 12.9 million in 2021, and you'll see we have a counter, just seeing how many of each we find in this book, and totalling up the number I find each month to donate to a charity of my choice. Alright, so finally we have made it to the definitive design on the Australian $1 coin. This is the Mob of Kangaroos, or Mob of Roos, designed for the coin by Stuart Devlin, and it has been the definitive on these $1 coins since they replaced the $1 notes in 1984. So, as we flick through, other than circulating commemorative coins, which will go down on the mat, like the donation dollar and the Anzac coin, and this 2007 APEC meeting coin, 20.1 million of these. We are also looking for corporate partnership coins, which are going to go up here on the rack. On top of that, we'll be keeping an eye out for coins minted in low mintage years, and for the $1 coin, those are 2014, 2019 Jody Clark, 2019 AUNS Dollar Discovery Series, and 2021. Here is the first half of our Sir versus Sir counter. From 1996, this is Sir Henry Parkes. There are 26.6 million of Sir Henry, and we play him off against his coined neighbour from 1997, Sir Charles Kingston-Smith, to see which Sir gets bragging rights during this book. So on top of those, we are also looking for coins minted for annual sets only and not for circulation. And for the $1 coin, those years are 1987, 1989, 1990, 1991, 1992, 2007 and 2012. This is the 2002 year of the Outback coin. This is a commonly minted coin at 35.4 million. And that's followed up by a slightly low mintage coin, which we have a counter for, from 2001. This is the International Year of Volunteers coin. There are 6 million of these minted, so it is on that lower end of what I consider common. Some people may consider it rare. I don't. And as you see, we've got a counter for this, seeing how many we find during this book. So at the end of the hunt, I will go off camera and go through everything again, as I do regularly, looking for any key dates I may have missed as I flick through, or any obvious errors, rotations, anything like that, as we finish this first roll off with the 2005 60th anniversary of the end of World War II, known as the Dancing Man coin because of the Dancing Man effigy on it. There are 34.2 million of these minted. So what's going to happen is I'm going to open this roll and have a quick look at the end. If there's nothing there, I'm going to stick you guys into super fast coin mode, and then I'll bring you back in when we have a find. So let's hit super fast coin mode. And here is Sir Charles Kingston-Smith from 1997, the second half of our Sir vs Sir counter. Let's see, 24.4 million of Sir Charles, but being an aviation coin, this will go onto our aviation coin pedestal, and we will see if Sir Charles can maintain his lead and beat out Sir Henry to bragging rights for this book. Here's a coin that we see occasionally, but also haven't seen for a while, although we did see it last week. 2003 Centenary of Women's Suffrage. There are 10 million in total. There are two variations on this coin based on the length of this left-hand trident up prong. This one appears to almost immediately touch the rim, so that's the short prong variant. The short prong and long prong variants do not add any value to the coins. They're just something interesting to find to complete your sets. From 2008, this is the Centenary of Scouting Australia coin. It's commonly minted 17.2 million and makes a little mini set with the 2010 Centenary of Girl Guiding coin. For the first time today, we have found the 2001 Centenary Federation coin. There are 27.9 million of these coins minted. Occasionally you can find some cud errors on the front there. But the big thing to look out for is a rotation error. This one does not have a rotation. Go from 1993. This is the Landcare Australia coin, commonly minted at 18.2 million, but you do look out for cud errors, a little bit of extra metal through the leaves at the top of the tree there, or a mint mark / preview mark just above the ground at the bottom here. This has neither. From the 2019 Dollar Discovery Series, this is the U. You can see the U preview mark here below this big kangaroo, and up here between these three kangaroos is the little number 35. Dollar Discovery Series celebrates 35 years of the $1 coin. Issued in 2019 with an A, a U or an S preview mark. The U and the S preview marks have a mintage of 1.512 million, while the A has a mintage of 1.513 million. So that is a lovely find. Here is a low mintage coin from 2019. This is the Jodie Clark effigy, the fifth and final portrait of Queen Elizabeth to appear on Australian coins. There were 2.1 million on the $1 coin. 2019 was the year this portrait entered service on Australian coins, and it only lasted until the Queen's passing in 2022. Although in 2023 and 2024, and also some in 2025, the Queen's memorial of verse appears on certain coins, so that's another great find. Moving into the second half of the hunt, we have opened 5 rolls. We've got 5 rolls to go. A couple of low mintage coins, a lot of common circulating commemoratives, some for the counters, and not much else. So we're going to hit super fast coin mode again, and I'll bring you back in when we have our next find. 2001. Will this be a rotation? No. Let's hit Snoop. Let's take it slowly, because here is the 1999 International Year of Older Persons coin. 29.3 million of these minted, and you can occasionally have some cud errors through the flames there, but this does not have those, making it common. Alright, now let's hit super fast coin mode. From 1988, this is the Bicentenary coin with the stylized kangaroo. 21.6 million of these minted, celebrating Australia's bicentenary. Here we go. From the Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 3, this is O for Opal. Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 3, 2020, in partnership with Australia Post. That is a lovely find. It's in great condition. A couple of dents on it, but the design is still strong. That's a lovely find. Alright, for the first time today, we have Australia's first commemorative $1 coin from 1986, the International Year of Peace coin. 25.2 million of these minted. And this is another coin we keep a counter on to see how many we find during book number 2. And from 2009, we have the centenary of the Commonwealth Aged Pension coin. 21.3 million of these were minted in 2009. Well, we know this one's going to be a corporate partnership coin. Has the words $1 at the bottom. It's the Queen's Memorial Adverse. It's from 2024. This is likely to be from the AFL series. It is the AFLW Best and Fairest Trophy. There we go. This is in partnership with Australia Post. Details will be on screen. Pretty sure I've got plenty of these, so this is likely to just go back to the bank, but it is in nice condition. And there we go, we've moved to the final roll of the hunt. We've got 2 corporate partnerships, 2 low mintages, bunch of normal stuff. Will we have any last roll luck? Maybe, maybe not. We will see. But as always, down in the description of this video, you will find a link to the Craig Collects Discord server if you'd like to join us over on Discord. There is also a link down there to my social media and my email if you'd like to get in touch with me. There's a link down there to become a channel member. Why not shout yourself a channel membership for Christmas? Make my Christmas come true as well. As I said, at the end of this roll, I will be going off camera and going through everything again, making sure I haven't missed any key dates, any obvious errors, or anything else like that. And then we will come back and wrap up our finds. Well, we've got a coin we haven't found yet in the last roll. This is the Centenary of Girl Guides Australia from 2010. 12.6 million of these, and as I said, makes that many sense with the 2008 Centenary of Scouting Australia coin. All the counters coming out in the last roll. And with that, I will see you guys in a moment. Well, bit of a disappointing off-camera hunt. We found absolutely nothing. So we've got the 2019 Jody Clark Low Mintage, the 2019 U from the Dollar Discovery Series, the AFLW Best and Fairest from 2024, and the O for Opal from the Great Aussie Coin Hunt number 3 from 2022. And that will be my coin of the day. That is already in our hunt album, so that's going into the wider collection. I will be back tomorrow with a $2 coin hunt. Will we find anything colourful? Tomorrow, you will find out. I'll see you then. Bye.